Hi everyone, it's Danny from Orchid Nature. Okay, so today we're going to perform an emergency repotting of my Paphinia Herrerae. As you may remember, I purchased it a while back, a few months ago, and I don't have any sorts of experience with orchids belonging to this family. And yeah, of course, I did a boo-boo. So why am I repotting it today? Well, I just noticed after watering today that this orchid is starting to produce a flower spike inside the pot. Okay, so I looked it up on the internet, and apparently this happens quite a lot. Now, Paphinias can produce flower spikes from the top, let's say, but also from beneath somewhere. So that's why most people grow it in a basket. It's not that they're crazy, it's that it's necessary. And yeah, I don't have it in a basket, and I should have. So today we're gonna unpot it, try to save the flower spike, and pot it up in a basket that has big holes so this flower spike can go out and develop. It's a good thing that I saw it in time, which is nice, but yeah, I don't really want to disturb this orchid too much, so we'll see what to do with it. I don't know, but I decided to film this, so if you guys have any Paphinias or Paphinia-like orchids, I just wanted to issue this sort of a warning. This orchid can produce flower spikes in the pot, so you need a basket for it. Okay, so let's try to repot this orchid. Okay, so my main issue is not to damage this flower spike here, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna try to pull this orchid out of the pot, trying not to damage the flower spike and the roots. Excuse the noise, I hope this is not too loud. And I did it! Yay! Okay, let's try to clear this bark media. Okay, so because this orchid has just put out a lot of new roots, I don't want to disturb it too much. I don't want to break the roots too much. It might abort the flower spike, so I'll just leave all these pieces of bark that I have here. I'm not too happy with this because it will barely fit in my sort of a basket container or whatever with holes in it, but I will try to make it work. Okay, so this is the flower spike, as you can see here, and I think I have another flower spike here, and possibly this new growth will produce a flower spike as well. Interesting with Paphinia orchids, I didn't know this, they seem to produce flowers when they're not mature just yet. If you can see here, these are the old pseudobulbs, which are plump and look like an oncidium, but the new growths are not developed and they are producing flower spikes at this stage, so that's interesting to know. Okay, so I will try to use with this sort of a basket thingy only sphagnum moss because it has so many holes and this orchid will be so aerated that it will dry out instantly if I only use bark or things like that. So I will just let the root system be like this and try not to damage it too much with the little pieces of bark which will aerate the root system, and all around it in this basket I will try to add sphagnum moss. So I place a layer of sphagnum moss on the bottom here, and as I told you, I will try to put sphagnum moss all around it, and in the center it will be a lot more airy, so hopefully this will work. So it's really a tight place here, and I'm sure I'm gonna damage a few roots, but hopefully not too many, and I'll see how I will place this flower spike so it can reach the air. It's a very tight fit because of the bark. I dislike it, but hopefully it will work. Okay, so the flower spike can get out through a hole here. I really hope I'm not gonna damage this, but I have no other solution. There we go. Okay, so I'm done with my orchid. What I actually did was took sphagnum moss, and in these parts of the pot that I couldn't necessarily reach, I just put some sphagnum moss inside, and this way I didn't have to push on the surface and you know, snap all the roots and all of that. So I think it's a pretty good idea for this instance. And as you can see, the flower spike, I tried to place it on this hole to get outside. I cannot necessarily make it go up because it's kind of stiff, or at least this is how I sense it. So I hope it's gonna be okay now. I hope it's not, I didn't try to cover it too much. I just hope it will develop and flower. I don't know. So this is what I wanted to show you. Beware if you have Paphinia orchids. Maybe gongoras as well, but I don't think so. So if you have Paphinia orchids, try to place them in a basket, and yeah, most people actually do, and I think this is the reason why. Anyway, their blooms will always tend to go down and droop down. If you're lucky, they're gonna go down from the rim of the pot, but if you're not lucky, if you're not me, they're just gonna try to develop in the pot and eventually die. Okay, so what I will do now is I will make some sort of hooks with some wire, and I will hang this orchid back to its place, and yeah, hopefully it's gonna be good. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more videos, don't forget to subscribe, leave me your comments and suggestions in a comment below, and visit orchidnature.com if you want to get in touch with our whole community. I'll see you next time. Bye.